Hello Guardians, and welcome back to the channel. So, it has been a very, very big week for Destiny. If you have been living under a rock this whole time, then let me bring you up to speed very quickly. So, at Gamescom, the Bungie development team has revealed the big game mode coming to Crucible for Destiny with Rise of Iron, and that is private matches. So, what I would like to do is use this video to kind of talk to you guys about private matches and share my thoughts. And believe it or not, you know, I'm not as excited as some of the major YouTubers and streamers are, and I'll tell you guys why here throughout the video, and maybe some of you might share my thoughts as well. But the gameplay you're seeing in the background is just some Iron Banner gameplay. I ended up using the good old Doctrine of Passing. I was trying to complete a bounty for one of the weekly bounties, and I ended up getting a Phantom Medal and kind of went off on their faces. So yeah, but anyway guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, which is going to be talking about private matches and kind of what it means for Destiny. So going forward, what's going to be happening is you'll be able to queue up a fire team of 12. So you can do a 6v6 if you want. You can do 11 versus 1, whatever you want, whatever your heart's content. And you guys can actually start playing in your own settings, custom settings. So other games have done it for years, right? So Call of Duty has been doing it for quite some time, we know. But now it's finally coming to Destiny. It's something that a pretty big part of the community has been clamoring for. And the reason why is because this is where we're going to see the competitive side of Destiny really start to get some wings, right? It's really going to take off here. Because if you guys remember a while back, the Red Bull Quest. So, Red Bull partners with the competitive scene for gaming, right? So their whole thing is like they get behind the games that they can see the potential for competitive nature. So I think Destiny does have that, right? So why then did Red Bull so long ago invest in Destiny, give the Red Bull Quest all those extra items? I know some of you have probably done it and have the items, but you know, why would they invest in something like that that didn't have a future in the esports scene? So that's why I think with that was kind of a pretty big indication that at some point we would see some form of private or custom game modes. So with that said, now we're going to start to see way more sweats, right? Sweats is the whole super competitive community. They're the ones that end up, they'll queue up for like sometimes hours in orbit trying to get a game going between like a 3v3, their own version of custom games. So we're about to see this community take off. So this is going to be amazing for the competitive scene. Not only that, but the funding that they're going to get. If I'm not mistaken, MLG is already starting to put it on their website. They're encouraging game battles in Destiny. They're going to start encouraging them. So I think that's a really, really cool thing, because the amount of funding that this is going to get, I think, is fantastic, and I think it's really good for the game in and of itself. Like the whole game, I think, is going to benefit from it. But here's the thing: where do you and I benefit from this? You know, as a casual player. So the reason that I'm not super excited for this, and you know, whenever you watch any of these, any YouTuber, any of the streamers that you guys probably love, you know, and it's something that you'll hear is that, oh, it's something the community has been clamoring for. I don't think that's true. I have not really been clamoring for custom games, private matches, anything like that. They won't benefit me. I don't see myself using that on a day-to-day basis. So the reason that percentage, which I think is a pretty small percentage of the community, they've been clamoring for it so that they can start competing and start building, because this is going to be great for like streamers and YouTubers. I don't think your average casual gamer will benefit from this as much as they will. So that's why, from a casual gamer perspective, I'm not as excited as some of the other people in the community. And I feel like the reason it seems like it's a larger portion of the community is because, you know, these YouTubers and streamers, man, they have pretty good standing with the community. You know, they front man, like they lead the charge when it comes to us getting certain content, some of the things that we ask for, and some of the things, like, they share a lot of the feelings that we do towards these things. So that's why I don't think it's a large portion of the community that wanted this. I think it's a pretty small portion, like your top 10%, which is still a lot of people in this game. But personally, I'm not super thrilled for it. I think it's going to be awesome being able to 1v1 that 12-year-old that told you to get good, and whenever you snipe his face off 3 times in a row on spawn, yeah, so you'll probably start getting a lot more of those private messages and hate mail, and now you can challenge him. Now you can pub stomp his ass or have your dignity stepped in whenever he destroys you. So, am I going to use this feature? Absolutely. I think it's going to be really fun because I have a clan that I play in, Gent Squad, and I'm going to be challenging and talking all sorts of shit to all of them, because now we can settle the score of who's the best of the best. So, I'm excited for it in that aspect, but I don't see myself using it every day. And here's another reason, is because I play Crucible, daily. I say daily. Anytime I play Destiny, I play Crucible. I play PvP. And it's because I want the rep, I want to grind out, I want to get weapons. That's my thing. I keep trying to get new gear, new weapons. I keep trying to get an even better Lord High Fixer, a better longbow. So that's what I'm constantly seeking. Private matches will not offer me the ability to get those in-game rewards or any of those weapons. So I don't see why I need to play it other than to settle the score between me and one of my clanmates. I know that there's another thing that was recently released, and that is you will get rep from completing private matches, and you will also be able to complete daily bounties. Not sure how I feel about that. I feel like I could just go in to a private match by myself, set the time limit to a minute, and just keep getting rep over and over and cheesing it. So I really hope that is not a thing. Also, the daily bounties, which I don't find that are that difficult, you can just go in and cheese it with your friend if you want, if you really wanted the rep. So again, it doesn't really directly affect me if anybody else decides to do that, which is why I could see why they put it in there. But it's, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of cheap, but I guess that's just me. So all in all, to recap, I am excited, guys. I'm really excited for what this is going to bring to the community, but it's not something I've been, absolutely desiring. If anything, I would want like a ranked playlist versus a non-ranked playlist more than this. But whatever, it is what it is. I'm super excited for all the reveals that have been going on at Gamescom. I'm going to be doing another video for some of the gear that's coming out, so stay tuned for that for sure. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. Peace.